Hello everyone, and welcome back to GTA Online with me, longclawgta, where we always deliver. Well, you've done all your scope outs and now you've done your setups and you're ready to take on the heist itself. At this point, it should be obvious, you're always going to use the drainage tunnel. It's the best way to enter the compound, and this should be set as your infiltration point and your compound entry point. And also, try to use the submarine as your entry vehicle, as this will allow you to use your scuba suits, which makes it easy to swim underwater. Loads more tips coming, hope you're enjoying these videos. Let's get into it. So now you're in the water, on your way to the island. At this point, you should already be organised. Get yourself set up with some understanding. What exactly are you going to do when you get into the compound? Which route are you going to take? Who's grabbing what? If you've got other players, which cash, gold, art are you going to put in the bags, in what order, and who's getting what? That will help to make the whole heist much easier. I really enjoy doing the Cayo Perico Heist. It's one of my favourite things that GTA have ever added into the game, and I'm really pleased that you can play this solo. But I've said many times on my videos and live streams, the best way to do the heist is to do it as a duo. When you're walking away with double the money that you could be as a solo player, it's a no-brainer. Try to use a melee attack. That's walking up to someone, hitting B on the controller, and that's going to allow you to hit them with a gun. It's way easier than shooting and far less risk. Choose the route that you're going to take through the compound. There are many different routes you can choose, and I usually take this route through the central part of the compound, as it gives you a nice easy path for you to make your way back through the compound to the secondary target rooms. Be patient while you're doing the heist. Know when to wait. The guards will walk in a certain pattern, and you just need to wait for them sometimes so that you can get the better of them while they're walking away. Don't take risks, because you'll have those alarms going off before you know it. Be aware of where the cameras are located, because sometimes shooting someone and then letting their body land in front of a camera is going to cause the alarms to go off. Get your key cards and get your gate keys, and they will be in the hands of some of the guards that you encounter on your way around the compound. When you learn which guards usually have them, you'll know where to target and who to target. Get your exit planned. Think about what's going to happen once you've got the targets in your bag, and how are you and your crew going to get from the compound to the outside of the exterior and into the water. And organise your take. Make sure that the players you're with know who's grabbing what. If you're a solo player, you're obviously going to be taking whatever secondary targets are available for you inside the office. But make sure that if you're playing with other players, that they know whether you want them to get gold and which rooms you're going to go into. Always empty the safe in the office. There is a wall safe just behind El Rubio's desk, and even if you have a completely full bag, you can still take whatever's in that safe. If you're lucky enough to have 2 paintings in the office, that's pretty much the best draw that you can pull for a solo player, because you can get your full target and then the 2 paintings. Learn to do your hacks. So many people tell me they have problems with this, but remember, you're always going left to right on your keypad, and that will help you to understand how the pattern works. There is a pattern for this, and you will find it so much easier to match up the fingerprints. So left to right, 1, and then 2, and then 3, 4, 5, 6, and so on. And before you know it, you'll be a master at this, and you'll be able to knock it out in just a minute or two. Also remember, if you are doing this with the hard setting, you're going to have one extra hack. If you don't know how to hack, you're going to need to take someone with you who does. Otherwise you're going to run into trouble. Remember though, these can be learned, and it's best to try and learn how to do this by yourself. If you're going in via the safe, you'll have a code which you need to enter, but if you're going into the display case, you're going to need to use the plasma cutter. Learn to use the tools properly. The plasma cutter basically cuts through anything, but unfortunately it does overheat, so keep your trigger finger pressed down, but not all the way. Stay in the red, but don't let it overheat. Keep your exit really simple. If you've already made a path for yourself going through the compound, then use that to get back out to the secondary targets. And if you don't need to get the secondary targets, if you're on your own, always be aware of those guards that are still walking around you haven't killed yet. For example, the Juggernaut, which route he's going to take. I know that the guard here walks in front of me, so I wait, take him out. Know where the guards are stood and where they're going to walk to. And I know for a fact that I can get through this gate and hit that guard in the head, and while the other guard is walking away from me in the distance. And when it comes to the exit, but at this point, this is your last checkpoint. If you can get to here and hit that button, when you spawn back into the game, if you do die, you're going to start from the gate. And really, at this point, head straight into the sea. Yes, you can go back and get secondary targets if you want to fill up your bag, but wait until you're an expert before you approach anything like that. For me, even now, I still prefer to get everything done so I can get directly into the sea. I've seen people going after El Rubio's helicopter, and it's really not worth it. You will end up getting detected, and you're going to bring yourself into trouble. Once you get into the sea, swim using your scuba suit all the way to the dark part of the map. And when you hit the dark part of the map, turn left until you see the message on your screen change from escape Cayo Perico. As soon as it disappears, you know you've done the heist. And here you are at the cutscene when you turn over the money and you wait for your payout. And if you're lucky enough, you can knock out the elite challenge, and all you need to do to secure that is make sure you get everything done in 15 minutes. You don't restart the heist, and you get a full loot bag, and you get paid a bit more money. So there's a challenge for you. I hope you've had a chance to check out all of the top tips videos I've put on my channel recently. I've done one for the scope out, I've done one for the setups, and now one for the heist. And I've also done some for how to make money and sell in a public lobby. I'll be doing some of these videos for Red Dead Online as well, and let me know what top tip videos you would find useful, and I'll get started on it. Take care out there everyone, stay safe, and remember, only you can stop griefing in GTA Online.